You know what's wild? The person getting promoted isn't always the smartest in the room. The one closing deals isn't always the most talented. The entrepreneur everyone wants to work with isn't always the most skilled. But they all have one thing in common. People respect them. And respect is the currency that actually matters. Here's what nobody tells you. You've been taught the wrong things about earning respect. You think it's about working harder, being nicer, proving yourself over and over. Meanwhile, someone half as qualified is getting twice as far because they figured out what you haven't. Here's the hard truth. Respect isn't given, it's taken. There are specific things you can start doing today that make people respect you whether they want to or not. I'm going to show you 5, but you have to actually do them, not think about them. Do them. Let's go. But don't be fooled by the first 1 or 2. They get harder as we go. First, learn to set boundaries and actually enforce them. Most people think they have boundaries. They don't. They have preferences they're willing to negotiate away the second someone pushes back. A boundary isn't, I'd prefer if you didn't do that. A boundary is, if you do that, this is over. And mean it. Really mean it. A lack of boundaries isn't weakness. It's worse. It's broken promises to yourself. I see this constantly. Someone hires a contractor who doesn't deliver. They complain, but keep paying them. Or they have a client who disrespects their time, calls after hours, changes requirements constantly. But they don't fire the client because they need the money. That's not boundaries. That's surrender. Here's what real boundaries look like. You tell someone what you will and won't accept, not negotiable. This is the line. And when they cross it, you follow through. Every single time. The people who respect you most are the ones who know where your lines are drawn, because you showed them you value yourself more than their approval. Sit down tonight and write out 3 non-negotiables. Behaviors you will not tolerate from anyone. Then look at your current relationships and business dealings. Who's violating those boundaries? Handle it this week. Second, do what you say you're going to do. Sounds obvious, right? But watch how many people fail at this. Someone says they'll send you something by Friday. Friday comes, nothing. You follow up Monday, they apologize, say they got busy, promise it's coming. It doesn't. By the time it does, you've already written them off. That's how fast respect dies. One broken promise at a time. Every time you say you'll do something and don't, you're teaching people they can't count on you. And the second they can't count on you, they stop respecting you. Doesn't matter how charming you are or how good your excuses sound. You're unreliable, and unreliable people don't get respect. Consistency beats charisma every time because it shows discipline, it shows stamina, it shows strength. But here's the flip side. When you consistently do what you say, even small things, people notice. You say you'll call at 3, you call at 3. You promise a draft by Tuesday, it's there Monday night. You commit to showing up, you show up. After a few months of that, something shifts. People start trusting your word without questioning it. That's when opportunities start coming your way without you chasing them. Because reliable people are rare, and rare is valuable. Here's your test. Look at the last 10 things you committed to. How many did you actually follow through on? If it's not at least 8, you've got work to do. Third, get dangerously good at one thing. You want respect? Be excellent at something specific. Not good, excellent. Most people try to be competent at everything and end up being remarkable at nothing. They can do a little design, a little marketing, a little sales, and nobody calls them when it matters. And when the calls stop, it's permanent. But the person who's the absolute best at one specific thing, that person gets calls, gets paid more, gets remembered. I don't care what it is. Maybe you're the person who can close deals no one else can close. Maybe you're the person who writes copy that converts. Maybe you're the person who can diagnose operational problems in 10 minutes. Pick one thing, get obsessed with it, study it, practice it, get better, track your results, prove you're the best at it. Because respect isn't given for potential or effort, it's given for results. There's no place for participation ribbons on Respect Island. Show me what you've done, not what you think you can do. Look at your calendar from last month. How much time did you spend actually getting better at your core skill versus doing busy work? If it's not at least 60%, you're not serious about mastery. Fourth, and this is the one nobody wants to hear. Before we get to number 4, If you want to maximize your cognitive abilities, check out the Neuroenergizer, a mind-strengthening tool based on neuroscience. There's a link in the description. Now, back to number 4. Stop talking about it. The fastest way to lose respect is to be someone who talks a big game but delivers nothing. Everyone knows that person. They're always about to launch something, always working on the next big thing, always have an explanation for why it's not done yet. And after a while, people just tune them out, because words without action are noise. You want respect? Put your head down and execute. Don't announce your goals. Don't post about your journey. Don't explain your vision. Just build it, then show it when it's done. This is hard because we're addicted to validation. We want people to know we're working hard. We want credit for trying. We want encouragement along the way. But every minute you spend talking about what you're going to do is a minute you're not actually doing it. The people who command the most respect are the ones who disappear for 6 months and come back with results, not the ones giving daily updates on their progress. 5th, stop trying to be liked. This will make you uncomfortable. You're not going to want to do it, but you need to hear it. Every time you prioritize being liked over being respected, you lose. You lose the deal. You lose the opportunity. You lose a part of yourself. Think about the last time you didn't speak up because you were worried about how it would land, or the time you agreed to something you knew was wrong because you didn't want conflict, or when you laughed at a joke that actually bothered you because everyone else was laughing. That's not respect. That's you trading your dignity for approval, and people can smell it. Here's what happens when you choose to be liked. You compromise. You bite your tongue when you should speak. You become background noise in your own life. But when you choose respect, everything shifts. You say what needs to be said. You draw lines. You make people uncomfortable if that's what the truth requires. And weirdly, that's when they start listening. I'm not saying be a jerk. I'm saying stop contorting yourself into shapes that fit other people's expectations. It takes social courage, but the version of you that everyone likes is the weaker version nobody respects. Ask yourself right now, who am I trying to please that I shouldn't be? That's your first move. Stop. Want to get started? Set aside an hour a day to become excellent on that one critical skill. Start today. Then do it tomorrow and the next day. Continue for 30 days straight. Not only will you be more of an expert than you are today, you'll have more respect for that person in the mirror, and you can't put a price on that. Look, here's the reality. You might do all of this and still not get the respect you deserve from everyone. Some people won't respect you no matter what, and that's fine, because the only respect that matters is your own. When you look at yourself in the mirror, do you respect what you see? Do you respect how you show up? That's the real test. Everything else flows from self-respect. You can't fake it. You earn it by doing hard things consistently when no one's watching. So, stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for validation. Stop explaining yourself to people who aren't paying attention. Just do the work. Set the boundaries. Keep your word. Master your craft. You'll get the respect you've been chasing. And more importantly, you'll finally respect yourself. If this video opened your eyes, subscribe. We publish fresh content every week to help you become a more effective you. Want a leg up? Check out the Neuroenergizer, a mind-strengthening tool based on neuroscience. There's a link in the description. And keep the momentum going. Watch 5 questions liars always ask. Know them when you hear them. It's on the screen. Now go out and earn it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.